To be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, Winston looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Iguodala, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I'm waiting for you to start playing good, man. Once you get
Timing is
good.
everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback.
He baited me. I think he baited me, but I don't even really think he meant to bait me. I think that shit carried him over there. I don't think he meant to bait me like that. Give me that. Oh, you bitch ass nigga. That was my pick. Nigga knocked it down.
And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, Winston.
Good pass. My fault.
Touchdown, Patriots. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
You say it again?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and do it.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
Nah, you gotta stop.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy,
You can't say
excellent
they
words.
just
How about
want to eat your
explosive?
ass and expect me not to get
75
happy.
yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time
tacked
definitely
on
trying to see that.
And it's now 21-7.
Set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket.
He got stopped.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Nigga just throwing it up, trying to open the play happen, and my corners is way too good for that. My corners and safety, they just way too good for that.
Tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. 26 yards on the play there. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And a route is on here in this first half. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
It came down when it fell out. How you still in that game? I could have sworn you said like a minute left. Oh, shit.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Yeah.
You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Rolling to his right. Well, the connection. This is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Bro, Elliott, why would you give me that?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Damn, Elliott.
Ryan Izzo.
I might put my other
His
nigga
first
at middle
touchdown on the
linebacker.
year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Pass on for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Dolphins 35, Patriots 14. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat in the drive where we get at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And boy, that one drops in.
If I had a little bit of time, I could complete these passes.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
The 22-yard line.
What's wrong with this shit? My controller fucking up. This shit trash, bro. I don't know what's going on.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. The 40. He's at the 30. The 20. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our Sports halftime report. The Dolphins in front. They'll be in possession of the football first as the second.
I want you to be great. So the game ended up being tied.
Start the half. This will be a touchback.
What's up with y'all niggas tying, yo? You and Jones.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time.
I've had one
to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Off the RPO, he completes it. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Brady.
You know, why am I fumbling so much?
Lined up out of bounds. From the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
The offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect it.
I'm not talking about
that last one is
what's super good, man? I mean, not super good. I keep calling it super good. Super.
And hit him as he tried to throw the football.
I forgot the nigga name.
They tried to throw on 2nd down.
No, who? I gotta play somebody. It's not super good. It's the other Super Mario. What's his name in the chat? I don't see him.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 19-yard line. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
He was frustrated.
Defense there. That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion. He's got it. Touchdown.
Whatever happened to super good in what's it called a game? Did they play it or he taking the sin?
It's just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends,
Oh man.
awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either
Did
good
he
size,
win?
speed, or maybe even
That
just
nigga
strength.
still won. Yeah, not. That nigga 3-0. He 3-0.
Increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Dolphins.
No, he won. I'm looking at it now.
14. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Oh, gotta play Texans.
And Lambo
He
now
on
after the
line?
touchdown. He'll
Probably
kick this
not.
one away.
Alright, do it.
About 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere.
Oh, I got a breakout player.
Just being calm hasn't
You need
exactly
to, yeah, no, you got to play this game. This is, I mean, X Factor breakout too.
To throw, Winston. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However,
Oh, yeah, I need this game.
let's check in with our referee.
I don't want to
You ain't getting no X Factor.
Position after the big play.
I don't want to open it yet. I know the dude they got the picture. He already a superstar. So it's got to be X Factor game. But I don't want to open it yet. I'm going to forget whenever this dude actually play me.
You gonna forget.
I ain't hitting it. And I got a frustrated receiver. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Hit that shit right now.
Oh, no.
You need to hit that shit.
On second down, Winston again.
Oh, and
This is going to be intercepted. USC man, Jackson. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory.
Is that nigga even good? Super Mario?
Before we came up to the
yeah,
booth,
beast.
last thing he said as we were walking
He's
up the
0-3 though. I thought he beat Jones though one time.
You ain't gonna get that
What you
shit.
said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that, you're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit.
Oh God, linebacker stopped me from going 98 yards.
25 yards that time. That's how you draw up the run pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And incomplete.
My team cannot stop this damn little blister.
And it took the ball off course.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could it?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Here's a throw that's taken out of the backfield. And they worked it across midfield inside the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
They have enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From the shotgun, it's Winston. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It's the man traded by the Patriots, Chandler Jones.
6 yards.
Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Working out of the gun, Winston. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
2nd down and 10.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds Montgomery complete. Not much there, only a yard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The pass.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. unable to connect in that attempt.
Back to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. He backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Play fake. Winston. He's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry.
Winston's pass.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Down Patriots.
Jameis to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the...
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point.
This is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful. And now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but
Film study useless now, ain't it?
This has been a tough performance to watch.
I don't know. I wouldn't say useless.
Identify what's really going wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
Is it film study or I know Omaha kind of whack.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been
Might have been film study.
Omaha not that easy to get.
well executed 22-yard game.
Yeah. I might have put film study on this nigga. Yeah, this shit go.
Looks like he'll throw here. It's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but
Did I put film study or pick artist?
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
I'm gonna try this film study out.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the Patriots' 2-yard line.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away,
What I'm talking about. On the phone there.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
I don't got a headache no more, and that food did the job.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A gain of 3, second down. On the tackle. Winston. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, New England. Today's final